Welcome back. So in my previous video I had covered production concept, and in this particular video I will be covering the product as well as the selling concept. So get straight to the point, and I will start with the product concept. Like I mentioned in my previous video also, I have in this particular concept also I have attached a one-liner. So when we talk about the product concept, this is a step ahead of the production concept. When the production concept gets a little old and exhausted and people move on to the next concept, so then they came up with the product concept. What it says is that the customers want features, so it emphasizes on innovation to produce better quality products. It says that customer will only buy the product which offers great features to the customer. It believes in the ideology that a good product will sell itself. So unless and until a product offers something good, great features, it will not be able to sell without any kind of push in the market. So the product concept says that a good product, if it has all the necessary features, all the good features, all the excellent features, then the marketer will not need to put in so many efforts into the marketing part, and it will be able to sell itself. So it has been rightly proven by Apple and Google brands. Both of these companies have strived hard on their products, and they deliver the customers rich features. So why do people prefer, so many people in fact prefer Apple products? Because maybe because of the camera quality, maybe because of the security, maybe because of the internal storage, maybe because of the look and feel of the product. So Apple in Indian market is considered as one of the premium phones, right? Why? Because it offers so many features. It is very innovative. Its design is so innovative that even other phone brands tend to copy the design. The two camera design, the three camera design, the four cameras. So now each and every phone with a new feature, whenever they come up with, they try to copy the body of Apple, maybe some kind of feature that Apple already has in its iPhone or other gadgets that it offers. Diverse application products that people just love these brands. So product improvement became the key to profit maximization for the firms in the product concept. Product improvement in the production concept, in the previous concept we learned about mass production, about accessibility, right? But here we learn about that the customer will only buy the product if it offers good quality features. Only then will the firm will be able to maximize the profit only under product concept. So again, I have taken one example of the Apple products, why they are perceived to be very high quality with innovative features and great performance. There is always a perception which is attached to the Apple products that okay, a new model has been launched, a new variant has been launched, maybe Apple 14, iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Pro, iPhone 14 Pro Max. So all these are the variants. So with each variant, there's a new feature attached. There might be an extra camera, there might be an extra storage feature, something or the other. So this perception is due in large part because they work hard at the product concept stage. So what these premium brands do is that whenever they are at the conception, whenever they are at the idea stage of creating a product, they always tend to keep in mind what the customer wants. And like we have discussed, if you give the customer what they want, the customer will keep coming back to you. I have come across so many people who are loyal Apple users. Like from the start, they have been using only Apple 7, 8, 9. I don't know, so many of them. So one after the other, they tend to only buy Apple products. Why? Because there is kind of a loyalty attached. Okay, so the next one is the selling concept. So here I have written a one-liner: selling over satisfaction. Here the marketer believes that his job is done after the transaction has been made. So once he has made the sale, the transaction is over, his part is done. So generally when we talk about sales versus marketing, sales is only concerned with the transaction that okay, I have given the good, I have taken the money, this way I have made the sale. But we have already discussed that marketing is a much broader concept than sales. But when we talk about the selling concept here, the marketer only, his job is only till the time or till the time when the transaction has been made. Let's get into a little more detail about this concept. I've also used a diagram here. So now let's see here. The starting point is the factory. The good starts moving from the factory. Then the focus is on the existing product, right? Then that particular product is promoted and sold, and then the profit through sales volume is received. So the starting point is the factory and the ending point is the profit which is received through selling of the product. So over time business philosophy changed. It was believed that customer would not buy or would not buy enough of a product until or unless they are convinced and influenced to do so. So in the selling concept, the marketer or the seller has to kind of push the product onto the customer. Therefore, selling is the act of influencing a customer to buy a product or service. These kind of the products are some sort of unsought goods. So these are the goods whose demand is not exactly in the market. You have to create a demand for such kind of a product. So I give an example. For example, vacuum cleaner, maybe insurance policy, maybe encyclopedia. So these are the kind of things that you do not kind of think to buy it, but somebody creates a need in your mind that no, you need life insurance for your family. What will happen to your family after you die? Or you need to have an encyclopedia. Your kids are growing up. One needs to have an encyclopedia at home. One might not actually think to buy an encyclopedia unless and until some kind of external push is there, right? So if you have seen the Friends episode wherein Joey is alone at home and there is a salesperson who comes into his place and then he tries to sell the encyclopedia to him. So that is one very apt example of the selling concept, because there was not a need of that particular product, but that salesman was so good that he created the need in the person's mind and he ended up selling that particular book to him. So the idea of selling is to sell the company's product through large scale marketing and promotional activities. It doesn't matter whether they satisfy the customer's needs or not. Now this is a very important line. It doesn't matter whether they satisfy the customer's needs or not. So in the selling concept, the customer satisfaction is not the main goal of the marketer or the seller. So under this, it is presumed that the customer will not normally buy a company's product unless they are approached or convinced. Always remember that Joey example, right? If you are not sure, if you've not seen that episode, you go and you watch that episode and you will have this point very clear in your mind, and you will not be able to write this answer without actually remembering that particular episode of Friends. So if you have seen that episode, do write down in the comments below. So coming back to the slide, so which means that customer satisfaction is considered secondary. What is the primary point in selling concept? Just to sell the product, right? So selling the product is the prime consideration. This concept is used for goods which customers don't buy normally, right? So these are, again, like I have mentioned, that these products are unsought goods जिसकी कोई अपनी requirement नहीं होती है. The person doesn't normally go and buy that product. उसकी need normally arise नहीं होती है. Like vacuum cleaners, I've already mentioned, insurance. So these goods are aggressively sold by tracking down the target segment and sold on the virtue of the product benefits. Like I mentioned about insurance, तो उसके benefit क्या है, that you are getting old or maybe you have some kind of health disease. So a kind of a fear is induced into your mind that after your death what will happen to your family, your old parents, your young children. So some kind of fear has been induced into that person's mind to sell that product. There is little measurement of what the public wants and a lot of selling effort to get the public to accept the policies that a few want. So if you have ever seen some kind of person from a bank or some kind of a sales agent, maybe insurance agent who has they generally come to your home. You don't go there because they have to sell it, right? So you don't go to them. They come to your house. They sometimes, properly they make an appointment with you. They come and they talk with your father, your mother, and they highlight each and every point that this is in that insurance policy, this is the faida, this benefit you will get out of it. Even after you can transfer this policy to your wife or to your spouse or to your children, right? So this is kind of a one-on-one conversation that happens under the selling concept. Short-term rapid growth through advertising but collapses in the long run. So growth बहुत जल्दी हो जाती है, like this it happens, but it also collapses when we talk about the long run. So again, I've taken the same example: insurance, encyclopedia, online shopping. Although online shopping is, I would say that it doesn't fit here anymore. It used to fit here because back then internet was very new and a lot of people were not using online shopping. But I think online shopping in today's time would not be an example of the selling concept. So this example will not fit here. So let's kind of excuse this example. But yes, earlier it used to fit. Again, then door-to-door selling, I've already taken the example of door-to-door selling of vacuum cleaners, encyclopedia, and even insurance. So this was, I think, in COVID 2020 ki baat hai. There was this salon that had opened near my place, and this lady, this poor girl, she comes to my place and she's like, this new salon has opened and we are giving you 6 months of membership for just 400 rupees. So I took it. I mean, this was after COVID had passed and that lockdown had passed basically. So this was after that. So she was like, you get 6 months of membership for 400, or I don't know, for 800 something she offered, and she listed me around 15 kind of uses or functions or facilities that I could use. So I was feeling kind of impulsive, and I bought that membership, and I actually went ahead and used few of the facilities. So this is also one example of door-to-door selling which you can use under the selling concept. So in this video we are only going to cover the product and the selling concept. In the next video we will be completing this particular unit with the marketing concept as well as the societal marketing concept. So I'll see you guys next time. Do subscribe my channel and like my video and share my video as well. If you like it, then do leave a comment below. Thank you so much and have a good day.